Quick, drop a like in this video in the next 5 seconds if you want to claim your free Travis Scott glider one day early. Do you want a free Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to be gifting hundreds of subscribers literally over the next coming weeks, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment your Epic Games ID down below so that way I can gift you the Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass, and if you subscribe right now, you potentially could be our 1.6 millionth subscriber. Also, don't forget to use code FriendlyMachine in the item shop when picking up the Battle Pass if you happen to buy it or be gifted it or gift someone else it, and let me know in the comments if you have done this so I can heart it to show my appreciation. With the V12.41 update occurring as of yesterday, April 21st, that leaves us on April 22nd, less than 24 hours away, officially from the live event concert of Travis Scott being performed for the first time. Despite there already being things in the game related to this event, such as the Astronomical challenges, allowing us to earn 4 free rewards, obviously the subtotal being this mic rage, correlating or basically inspired off what Travis Scott did at one of his concerts, and of course all the map changes to actually complement this challenge set or allow us to earn the free rewards considering they're linked together. There's a ton more things yet to actually happen in-game in terms of not only map changes, but free rewards to come when this event is actually physically happening that we're going to be showcasing early for you guys, as you can see by the title in today's video. First and foremost, if you haven't happened to be able to hop onto Fortnite in the last 10 or 12 hours, despite the astronomical challenges we've obviously already seen added, there is now the astronomical bundle in the item shop, or cosmetics basically that we can buy separately, relating to Travis Scott directly and this event, and as you can see the item shop has had a complete revamp to obviously suit these Icon Series cosmetics, and largely appeals to the theme or artwork assets of Travis Scott, as we can see also portrayed through the loading screens. Now before I show you guys all the event developments and what's going to be happening early, make sure if you purchase any of these item shop Icon Series cosmetics that you're rocking code FriendlyMachine, as this greatly helps out the channel and obviously allows me to gift either more battle passes, cosmetics from the item shop and everything other of the sorts to my subscribers. Okay, so one of the first things we're going to be going over or taking a look at is the Astro Jack skin, and not only this particular skin like reviewing it, but a certain selectable style being the one that's not on the preview mode when we go to actually buy this skin. Not only does it foreshadow that our Fortnite island is on a round planet, meaning that yes, our other island isn't lost as it's on the back of Astro Jack's head, but as you can see, these kind of train carts flying around, almost orbiting the Astro Jack head, these are exactly what our free glider will look like for simply attending the Travis Scott concert on one of the times it occurs, and all the times it will occur are on screen right now for my time zone in the UK, and obviously then you can use that UK time on Google to translate to whatever time zone you're in. Not only is this an early showcase of the glider being one of the free rewards we'll earn for simply attending this concert and having fun, but data miners have worked with me to actually show you guys this exact glider in the locker early, as you can see on screen. Also, despite this glider being one of the free rewards we'll be able to earn, there's another 2, and despite loading screens not being very interesting usually, considering the wacky artwork asset or style of Travis Scott, whether it's him portrayed through album covers or anything other of the sort, we have this directly applied to 2 loading screens that we're going to be able to earn right alongside the glider or at the same time for free, that you can see in this promotional image on screen right now. Speaking of promotional images not particularly published on the internet or to any web page, as you guys know, in game we've had these posters basically showing where the Travis Scott event is going to occur. We now not only have updated or new posters basically showcasing to your particular time zone what time this will be occurring, but again, if we refer back to the old posters, obviously there's developments that are still yet to be made, despite the stage being fully built that we're going to be showcasing early footage of in just a second, being this Astro World planet directly hovering above Sweaty Sands, as you can see is portrayed in this image. I'm sure most of you, if not all watching this video, have seen this in the sky or the distance at least, and have even perhaps gone into replay mode and zoomed in, and whether or not you're in replay mode or a normal game, if you look at this, there will be a certain Travis Scott song or instrumental like theme played when your cursor or vision is directly applied onto it. Not only will this appear above our complete stage, which will look like this, as Fortnite managed to pull into the game early, from looking like this now and the even prior or first stage of the stage development this, but we know this Astro World planet will directly sit above this stage when the concert is going down, because of the fact the countdown timer that data miners have been able to find in the files early also lands directly above where this stage will be built over the two islands. Like every other live event we've typically seen, whether storyline related or not, the timer always lands directly above whatever is meant to happen before it unfolds, obviously to attract players to this particular location. Also, speaking of this location, in the event itself, there's 2 secret achievements that we can actually complete very easily. These achievements being, if you happen to care about earning these, are called No Bystanders and Wish You Were Here, for simply attending the Travis Scott concert and obviously dancing during this happening. Now, why have I even bothered to mention this, many of you may be wondering, considering everybody will be doing this, and Travis Scott, like Marshmello, will be instructing us to perform our favourite emote or even one of the Icon series ones, perhaps earnable for free or purchasable from the item shop. Well, it turns out for the first time ever in Fortnite history will we not only be able to swim in the water when this event's going down, but underwater, as data miners have been able to find in the files, and pull this actual movement mechanic or what it will look like into the game or on a character early. People speculate this will be directly either linked to certain moments in the event when something hype goes down in a certain song, like when Marshmello made us fly when the lyrics "Think I Can Fly" were played in his concert. Or on the other hand, one of the more interesting theories, in my opinion anyways, is that a huge map change like the explosion of the hovering above stage Astro World will occur, forcing us into the water or perhaps exploding the island around it, making, well, less islands and more water, and obviously because of this happening, when we're stood around it, we're blown back from the blast radius, perhaps under the water, and obviously then we'll need to swim up or at least away from the vicinity. Also, whilst we're on the topic of these leaked kind of movements of our character, there's an encrypted emote that could very well be also a free reward that Skin Tracker also managed to apply to our Jonesy character early. Whether this is Icon series related or not, I'm guessing it will be if it's related to the Travis Scott event, but obviously we're yet to have any confirmation on this. Now, in terms of developments or what's going to be happening during the event that we know early, surely many of you guys may be thinking, that must be it, right? Well, you couldn't be more wrong, and this video is about to reach its most interesting stage, as we now have all the leaked stages, thanks to FireMonkey, of what will be commencing during this event in order, as you can see on screen, pulled from the coding. The main things to pay attention to here are the words before dev comment, and obviously this even tells us one of the first songs that will be played being Goosebumps that Travis Scott has previously published, which is one of his most popular songs. Also, speaking of his songs, a follower of FireMonkey's aided him in actually mentioning or finding that PlayStation released a Fortnite x Travis Scott Spotify playlist which features 43 songs. Now, an important disclaimer being the fact obviously there's not going to be 43 songs played during this event, otherwise it would last at least 45 minutes if every song was at least 1 minute long, which isn't the case. But it's definitely interesting to see not only how Epic Games are supporting or promoting this event, but now platforms, consoles, or even companies such as PlayStation are too. Honestly, right now the world's just waiting for this to unfold and see what a live event or the second concert ever in Fortnite entails, considering it's going to be even bigger and better in so many ways than the previous one, which blew everybody's mind, even having a total of 10 million people view this concert, making it not only the most viewed concert ever, but the first virtual in-game live concert in history overall. This 10 million live viewership was all the way back when Fortnite was a little bit perhaps more popular, as it's seen a slow decline in popularity since its peak in Season 3, but also it was at a normal world state or time, meaning there was no global pandemic going on with people having to self-isolate or literally be in lockdown. So I'm curious now to know your guys' predictions on how many people will be attending the Travis Scott Scott concerts live overall totaled up across all the events, considering everybody is literally housebound or at the very least are self-isolating in fear or protection from catching the deadly virus. Anyways, with everything mentioned in today's video, that's everything that's going to be happening until and even when the event unfolds. So if you enjoyed, I want to keep referring back to it or get this video out there to more people so everybody's aware of the sequence of events commencing during this live event. Slap a like in the video down below, make sure you subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on to be notified as soon as I upload the literal live event in its raw form itself, in case you perhaps happen to miss it or want to keep referring back to it to watch it again. Hopefully I can also recognise you guys from remaining active in the comment section of my future videos to come, and I'm out. So have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Have a good one, take it easy, and hopefully I can see some of you guys in my lobby at the Travis Scott concerts.